Takes you.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
the move. Its will is weakening. impossible. Pain, fear, terror. Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
There. At last. It is subdued.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
And thus, I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
My master. I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lithids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity. Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Hells. I'm lucky I learned to swim when I did.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
We did it. The Netherbrain is dead.
The parasite. It's withered. Dead along with the Netherbrain. I am cleansed. I will never be a filthy geich. Only mild offense intended, of course. You did the unthinkable, and I'm grateful for it.
You gave up so much so that others could walk free. I know sacrifice, and I must honor yours.
Skvar, you may have succeeded, but I have failed. Gith's son is dead, and Vlaakith has abandoned me. I will be hunted by her Inquisition to the ends of the world. I must leave. I have nothing more to gain by being here. You, my ally, my peer. It will be a restless life while the false queen reigns over my people. But a life nonetheless, and a free one. Yes, I will stay. My destiny is for neither Vlaakith nor Orpheus to decree. It is mine. We fought well together. I will gladly fight with you again. If not the astral seas, then here, and wherever else we go.
The Githyanki are leaving us. An unlikely place to find ourselves, fighting on the same side as them.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city. Smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Giontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. With the crown in my hands, I would be unstoppable. The casts I weave would be mine to command. I would be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god. Why should I? Mystra has dictated the terms of my potential for long enough. the crown would grant me control of my own destiny at last. Think of all I could achieve. All that I could grant to those whose ambitions are restrained by Mistra's yoke. I could raise a new Netherrealm, right here in Faerun. It's I who should be saying such things. Do not think I leave you without a heart as heavy as your own. I owe it to myself to follow where destiny leads. I'll never forget you. That I promise. And if you ever felt differently, there'll be a place waiting for you in the heavens.
I shall miss him. Though I hope he proves to be a kindly god. I've had my fill of the tyrannical sort. Though I hope he has the mettle needed to face Mistra. She will not yield willingly, I fear. A new chapter awaits. Let us make haste. What comes now? I cannot remember the last time we did not have a grand purpose to work towards.
Minsk has flattened parts of the city before. The Masons, they seem to prefer he stand and watch.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh no. Oh God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
I doubt we'll ever see that face basking in the sun again.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you. Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do? So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, sun. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this. Karlach, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
You can't.
So, what do you say? Die here now, or live on with the blade of Avernus at your side? Zariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlach.
Fine. I'll go. Well, with you. But we have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Last night was perfect. Though I couldn't help lying there thinking about my parents before you stirred. I gave them the release they asked for. Freed myself from Shah's grasp just as they wished for. But there's moments where I think I'd trade that to be able to see them again. Talk to them again. There's so much only they could have told me. But that's all gone now. I've got to move on. Find some place for myself. I was hoping you'd say that. Whatever lies ahead will be far less daunting if I have you. It could be just like old times. Well, hopefully not exactly like old times. I think I've had enough camping and mortal peril for one lifetime.
Well, soldier. Here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. You come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zara's going to come at us with everything she's got. Gods, like clockwork. They'll be on us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these. But then, there was you. Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out. Just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
It's good to meet again.
Withers has laid out quite a spread of food. For one comprising mostly of bone.
Old friend. I thought slaying Vlaakith's hunters in the cliffs of Sword's Teeth might, but I was wrong. Being right here. Were it not for you, I might not have known the value of partnership, connection. I found new allies now. New friends. People I trust and who trust me in return. We've heard word of a Githyanki outpost hidden deep in Chult, the last of Vlaakith's Sword Coast strongholds. We mean to slay every last Sarth and Kithrak. I thought perhaps you'd care to join us. Right you are. Not every night is for spilling blood. I shouldn't be so callous. Now go. There is plenty of time yet for slicing.
You made it! Now the revelry can truly begin.
Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And you're looking more delicious than ever, if you don't mind me saying. Whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders. Love is a powerful tonic. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old friends. Cheeky. I've been very well behaved, thank you. I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it. Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been. I did at first. But then I realized. These shadows, this darkness, it's all a part of me. I spent too long defined by what other people did to me, the choices other people made for me. But that's over now. This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse. That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no. But until then, I am happy. We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. Well, even now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. In that case, our community, the old masonry of Moonrise Towers, it is. We welcome folk from all walks of life. Anyone who wishes for a new start. Now, please, they have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake. I am all ears, though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image. I am now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself. They ask after you. To make a child smile is to dabble. I spend half my days in Ursa. As for roaming, that impulse has dwindled, I must admit. Perhaps because I have found where I am meant to be. On even Korga made as did. Amazing what can be discovered about oneself, even at a ripe old age. I was just... If only we could stay like that forever. Before you go, ducks are my favorite, but yet they always find their way. No, it's just a
There you are. I was hoping you'd make your way over.
He looks coyly at the ground, suddenly shy. He snaps the air and wiggles. He's either miming fighting a many-limbed creature or dancing. He is, however, exhausted. He's had plenty of adventures without you. The joy in the owlbear's eyes is clear. He longs for a home.
So misunderstood by my oldest friend.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post. Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for... I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think? Oh, terribly. Perhaps. Ah, your success. But you mustn't let me hog your attention. Don't...
Well, now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to. I'm glad the months have not been wasted. Particularly as I spent them cleaning up the mess we made. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh. You know, I have been known on occasion. Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Cross. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporary. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again. I suppose I am. Though they mistake me not. There is still much to be done. But my children are more than capable of doing it. Even the young ones tire of me peeking over their shoulders. This night offers them a brief respite from me, at least. And this place, now I look at it, it is where you all spent your first night together, no? A fine spot for an adventure to begin. A fine spot indeed. I'll find my way back. As I always do. But that is the thing about home. The only way to see it clearly is to leave for all your travels. I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you. Oh, I must inspect.
Almost forgotten my...
Hells yes! You're here!
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender violets, and an earthy fragrance you can't quite
Forest trees draped in moss. Bittersweet. A far cry from the I swear, Karlach and I have felled enough cambions to build a fortress with their horns. One of them sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlach can fill you in. I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad... I've seen him more than a few times. And he's leading the city. And the likes of Gorta, Bane's chosen, primed the fist for a war. With a few exceptions. He's still... Valor is... May they all take it to heart. I've missed you. If I had to do it, well, or wasting any of...
Boo! We are not dreaming. It is our old friend. Oh, Boo had a moment to lick himself clean, but there is a little too... It is a long walk to the gallows, and Minsk still has his fists, no? Minsk and Boo agree, but leaves... How have you filled your days since we tore this sticky tyrant from the sky? Though I... There... Ah, this pond shall do nicely.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God! He wasn't kidding. With us, you mad bastard! You brought me back! Soldier. It's really you. I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so... clean! War's a dirty business, soldier. But having Will around has been incredible. Fucker's even better at killing devils than yours truly. We don't have much time to chat, but just knowing he's there makes all the difference. Oh, but hey, guess what we found? Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge! Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new model that can live outside. You haven't seen the last of old Karlach yet, soldier. Can I look you up when I'm out? Maybe you don't, but goodbye for now, soldier. Until we meet again.
Rank. I'd take rat over this any day.
Well, there he is, Gale in all his glory. I hope the god of ambition. Have you ever heard anything more ridiculous? Tarsus himself. The Gale I knew wasn't like this. He recognized... Unfortunately, he fell into company that turned his gaze toward foolishness. Yes, I mean you. Then you're just... I know there's nothing you could have done to stop him. Not really. Once he'd decided to learn nothing from his... Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime? She misses him so. And I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her jolly good. Enjoy your part.
Aha! Goodness. Was Faye rude? Still, at least the company was worth the trip. If not the view. I told you I would. Didn't I? I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid. But first, I retrieved the crown of Tarsus and reforged it using a series of precise... As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Tarsus's... I finished it. Using the crown of Tarsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my being, driven by my purpose. As expected, Mystra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so... I've claimed dominion over another area which I've... passing familiarity. Ambition. I offer them nothing. I inspire them to seize their destiny. Great as the heights I've reached thus far may be, I've not forgotten my humble origin. Those drawn to the Galarian Creed merely seek my guidance as the ambition is about beginnings. It's not just about... I was nothing. A drifting dust mote of a wizard, abandoned by my goddess, my powers lost, my reputation... Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible. I am the god of ambition, not of the consequences of ambition. Nor am I the arbiter of good or evil, for that matter. At best, those concerned with the consequences of their actions might consult with Savras, god of divination. Though these days, I doubt he'd see them coming. I am ambition incarnate. As indistinguishable from that most potent sensation as Mystra has... There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and... this is only the beginning. Don't worry. With the ambition you hold, pursue your dreams, and keep me in your prayers, and who knows?
A stunning, starlit sky. To think there was a time when I scoffed at.
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. A familiar invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. Scratch barks merrily in something like agreement. He whines. Let's talk. More
I feel like I must have dreamed the last few months. Now I'm waking up back in camp with my hair smelling like wood smoke and... save it for when we're alone. So, we should divvy up what we tell people about what we've been doing these past few months. I'd hate to be a bore that comes along and regurgitates the same story to someone moments after you've told them. Any ideas? Well, there's the visit to the House of the Moon, fending off Sharan assassins. That stray imp that joined us. Bing Bong, wasn't it? I'm sure we'll have them hanging off our every word. I'll leave you to do some mingling, unless you need anything else. That can be arranged. Almost a shame we're with company. I'd be tempted to let you whisk me away someplace quiet. Why? Are you expecting to be gone for long? All right. I could get lost in those arms. With music, don't get into...
I have missed this place.
This one night is like any other. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel? Surely thou thinkest not of sleep, for sleep will ever find thee. So, I ask thee, how dost thou feel? I enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest what indeed. Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you. There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou sought to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Mustn't frighten them with my newfound powers.